This is our analysis of the song "The Curse of Millhaven" by Nick Cave. The lead singer of the band was raised as a Christian, but he was often in trouble with the local school authorities, so he was sent to boarding school by his parents. His father died in a car accident when he was 19. He was informed of this when he was being bailed out by his mother from the local police station, where he was arrested for burglary. He later said, "My father died at a point in my life where I was most confused, and the loss of my father created a vacuum, a space in which my words began to float and collect and find their purpose. This has probably affected how his songs are written and how he approaches death." Summary. The text is about a psychopathic girl who murders the people of Millhaven because she was once told by her mother that one day everyone has got to die. She doesn't think killing is wrong. In the middle of the song, she's put away in an asylum because of all the murders she's committed. She's probably in an asylum instead of in jail because she's underage or because she was declared mentally ill. At first, Loretta is described as an innocent girl with yellow hair and green eyes, but as the song progresses, we're told that Loretta is actually the curse of Millhaven. At the end of page 2, she says, "Like my eyes ain't green and my hair ain't yellow, it's more like the other way around." This portrays her as a monster, with green hair and yellow eyes. This creates a mental picture of a big scary green monster, and her yellow eyes are something symbolic for snakes, which symbolizes that Loretta is like the snake from the biblical story, The Fall of Man. This symbolism implies that she's deceiving and sly, which are traits commonly attributed to snakes. So, because she's this sweet little girl, no one suspects her of being the murderer until she fails to kill old Miss Colgate. Then it's revealed that she's two-faced. In the first 2 pages, she appears as the innocent little girl, but immediately as she turns to page 3, she turns to being a monster and admits all the murders she committed.
But she didn't kill little Baiko, the dog. She makes it sound like killing the dog was cruel because she describes the killer as junior high school psychos and portraits them in a negative light. But earlier on she stated that even God's little creatures, they all have to die. This shows conflicting opinions because she can't recognize that her own actions are wrong, but when it's done by others, she doesn't think it's okay. The line, there were all the others, all are sisters and brothers. The fact that she says "are" means that she considers herself as one of God's children as well, and she knows that someday she's going to die too. Once she's put in the asylum, she's bombarded with Rorschach tests, which are the ones with black paint on white paper. The line "I keep telling them they're out to get me" shows that she's a possible schizophrenic and further emphasizes her illness, because she admits she would continue killing people if she could. She's put on Prozac, which is an antidepressant. After this point, the tone changes in the song. Suddenly everything is happy and fine, because now the mental illness is controlled by the drugs. She could be a symbol of the American society, because if society kills someone, it's okay, because everyone has to die. But if a murder kills anyone, it's wrong and they should pay for it. As an example with death penalty. This is supported by another song Nick Cage wrote called The Mercy Seat, which tells a story about a man who's about to be executed by the electric chair. Our conclusion is that Nick Cave's message is that death penalty is wrong and should be abolished, because in the song it's obvious that what she's doing is wrong, because she symbolizes society and her murder symbolizes death penalty, so this should be quite obvious. When she includes herself as one of the children of God, this shows that Nick Cave thinks that even though the government is currently on top, they will fall one day too. The fact that she's filled with drugs in the end instead of an extensive treatment symbolizes the government's attitude to dealing with problems, in other words, choosing the easy way out.